You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KZCC LP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Conroe Culture News. I am your host, Margie Taylor of Taylor Eyes PR, and we're going to talk today all about the things that are happening on the 4th of July, the week coming up, on the weekend, and hopefully there might be some fireworks too, hopefully, because we all like that. And it's going to be a great time. So God bless the USA. So as we roll into that, my first guest will be Tom Faust. He's the Senior Vice President at Margaritaville Lake Resort in Lake Conroe. And sitting with him is Mel Perdue. She is the HR manager, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about all the hiring they've done, what they're still looking for, and how you can connect with that, and some great incentives. So if you haven't been to Margaritaville, well, shame on you. They just had their first year anniversary. And lots of stuff going on. There's something for everybody, and Tom is going to fill us in about that. And then our second segment will involve the Conroe Symphony Orchestra, and we will hear from Debra Ford, and she is going to tell us about their annual patriotic concert that wasn't annual last year and was somewhere else the year before that, but they're back at Heritage Park. And should be a great time. There's going to be a kids parade prior to the concert at 7:30 at Heritage Park. It's all free. Wear your red, white, and blue. Wonderful music. There's even going to be an artist painting alongside the music. So I'm sure she's going to tell us about that. And then ending our segment today, Shannan Reid, the Chamber President, Director of the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce, is going to tell us all about Freedom Fest and all the activities involved with that on Saturday, July 3rd. The show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic and Team Sinisi Real Estate Group. Roger Stein Chiropractic helps anybody feel better, from infants to seniors, weekend athletes to professionals, and they focus on natural, holistic approach to relieving pain. So for optimal help, you can go check out Dr. Stacy Rogers and her other several doctors that work with her and learn about clinical nutrition, prenatal, pediatric care, how to adjust extremities, and she is located at 3033 West Davis by Conroe High School and Taco Bell. Our other sponsor is Team Sinisi Real Estate Group, and as you know, real estate is hot. It is still hot. So listing, buying, or investing, Team Sinisi can help you with any of those things. Team Sinisi, it's an easy name to remember. Ha ha ha. 281-507-9777. So, and this is also a reminder, this is on FM 104.5, 106.1, live streaming on irlonestar.com, Facebook Live, Conroe Culture News, and on the City of Conroe, our City TV, cable TV. A few things that are happening around us. So there's a new performance at the Owen Theater. It is called The Foreigner. And the Players Theater Company is presenting this comedy it's their last show of the season through July 10th. So it starts this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then they'll have their annual fundraiser, Always Patsy Cline, and that always gets a lot of people. They show that every year. The first Thursday concert in Market Days is this Thursday, July 1st, with a tribute to George Strait by Derek Spence. Come early to get your place on the lawn, absolutely free. You can hear music from the Jazz Connection kids, and they are fabulous. They're from Conroe High School, and they will start playing about 5:30 to 6:30 for the pre-concert tunes out on the lawn. You can shop the Market Days from 5 to 8 p.m. and just have a good time. There will be some food trucks, some beverage from the Red Brick Tavern. Of course, you can bring in your own, too, and sit on the lawn. Free concert. It'll be a lot of fun. So we're going to hear about Friday, July 2nd at Margaritaville. Their canvas and cocktails. And Saturday they have Havana Night, Cuban cigar demos. I'm sure Tom will be telling us about that. There's the patriotic concert we're going to hear about some more. And then Sunday is the Little Palm Sunset Dinner Cruise. So with that, we will be right back and hear more about Margaritaville.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
So, joining me in this first segment today to talk about all the things that are going on this week, July 4th, is Margaritaville. I have Tom Faust, who's the Senior Vice President at Margaritaville Lake Resort, Lake Conroe, and Melanie Perdue, Mel, who's the HR Director. So, there's been a lot of stuff going on. I mean, you guys opened during a pandemic, and I'm sure there was a lot of excitement nonetheless, but, you know, all the capacity concerns and masks and so forth. So we've moved past that, and you just had different job fairs going on, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
3, I think.
Yes, 4 actually.
4, all right.
Yes, we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary on Saturday, June 26th. Definitely a challenging year from a recruiting perspective, but the team is fantastic, and currently right now we sit at 406 team members, but we're looking for more. In the upwards of probably about 150 positions that we currently have open.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yep.
Full-time, part-time, seasonal?
It's a full mix. The bowl is full. We've got full-time, part-time, seasonal, even regular full-time, part-time positions.
Any upper management type things?
Supervisor level and banquet captain, but supervisor level mostly right now.
Do y'all mostly hire from within when you have the people?
We do. You know, we're a big promoter of internally, right? Mm-hmm. Hire from within and help them grow and develop. But externally, yes. And you can find us online. Just simply Google or search for Margaritaville Jobs in Conroe, and you'll find our website.
Very nice. So once they apply and they go to that website, would you be the one that's talking to them when you go through to see what the qualifications are and their skill set and so forth?
Myself or my HR manager, and we also have a recruiting individual. So those individuals will be contacted and they'll go through a pre-screen, but then they'll also connect with the direct leader of the department to go through a formal interview.
So tell me a little bit about incentives of working at Margaritaville.
Who would not love a great room discount at Margaritaville? Not to include, or also to include, let me correct that, to also include other Margaritaville properties and also our management company, Benchmark. So you can get a great room discount there on Lake Conroe, but you can also enjoy restaurant discounts. You can enjoy the fitness. You can enjoy the spa. You can come out and enjoy golf. So if you work at Margaritaville, you get those perks on property, but you also can get cell phone discounts. So we've got partnerships with Verizon and Sprint, other local individuals that we can get discounts with, also theme parks. So we have a partnership with Tickets at Work, and you can go to Walt Disney in Florida if you want to and get the Hopper Pass, but you're going to pay a lot less for it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Do you also carry like medical and all of that?
We carry health care benefits for regular full-time individuals, and we also have a 401k plan for anybody, even a seasonal or part-time worker. We also have a great cafe. We call it Fins Up Cafe. You can enjoy a free meal during your shift, and the chefs do a fabulous job in catering the cafe for sure. And desserts as well, free beverages, and then you get your uniform, which is at no cost to you as well.
So there's
and
a
free
lot of
parking.
great reasons. Plus, you're
and
working.
free parking.
Plus,
And
you're
you're at
working at Margaritaville, right? I was
Exactly.
going to say that's like the biggest reason, right, Tom? I know you pretty
Absolutely.
much live there too.
It's working in paradise. So if you're looking to work in paradise and have fun at work, you definitely need to be at Margaritaville.
Okay. So if you're not an employee, what is there to do at Margaritaville?
Well, there's plenty to do at Margaritaville, particularly this weekend. Margie, as you mentioned, we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary, and so that was a big weekend for us. We had a lot of activities last weekend. The resort is getting very busy, particularly on weekends. In addition to all the leisure travel we're seeing, we're starting to see a lot of group activity, conventions, catering events,
That's good.
weddings, you name it. So we're really picking
opening up.
and it's, yeah, absolutely. It's very encouraging. So let's talk about particularly this weekend. Starting off on Friday, ladies, are you ready for this? We're going to have a Kendra Scott pop-up store in the lobby from 4 to 7. So you can get either 15% off of Kendra Scott jewelry, or they'll donate 20% of their profits to the Community Assistance Center serving Montgomery County. And you know more than anyone, Margie, that organization does a tremendous amount of good in our community, and really just trying to meet basic individual needs to improve people's lives. So take your pick of a discount, and that's open, Margie, that's open to the public, that's open to members, and that's open to resort guests. So a lot of opportunities.
That's wonderful.
So if you can't get down to the Woodlands to see Kendra Scott in Market Street,
Why would you want to? Why
she'll
wouldn't you
come-
rather go to
she'll-
Margaritaville?
She's coming up here to see you. She's coming up here to see you on Lake Conroe.
Okay, very good.
We have live entertainment in Landshark and License to Chill on Friday night. So we've got a couple of options there. We're also featuring a Polynesian night buffet with live music in Waterside Cove Restaurant. And you won't want to miss the fire dancers on Palm Court later in the evening. So there's a lot to do. And, of course, you've got all the typical amenities that come with your stay, including your resort fee. So you've got a 3.5-acre water park with 5 pools, water slides, activities for kids and adults, swim up 5 o'clock somewhere bar. You've got Little Palm restaurant, then you've got Landshark Bar and Restaurant, you've got License to Chill, you have golf, you have spa, you have tennis, you have pickleball, you have boating, you name it, you've got it all there. So whether you choose to just lay out at the pool and relax with a pina colada or maybe a margarita, or take advantage of one of the
Or
many,
both.
Or a
both,
mojito.
yeah,
Or
you could
both.
you have one in each hand, frankly, right? And so, or take part in all the activities that we have going on. So that's Friday. Saturday is packed as well. We've got 2 Lake Conroe craft brewery tours that leave from our resort every Saturday, so you can take a tour of a number of the craft breweries, B52, Southern Star, etc., and take advantage of those. And we'll drive you there. We'll get you there safe, and we'll get you, more importantly, we'll get you home safe. But you get to drive around Conroe and see some of our craft breweries. A lot of fun. Of course, we've got our DJ, as we always do on Saturday afternoon, out at the pool, so you can go out to the pool and enjoy that and enjoy some music out there. On Saturday, we're also playing, I'm not going to tell you when, but you'd have to be a guest to enjoy this. We're going to have our first mermaid encounter at the pool, so be fun for families to meet our mermaid. We're going to have something that neither Mel or I will be participating in. That's the belly flop contest, right, Mel?
Man.
No,
Oh, man.
sorry.
That sounds like a cruise ship.
Employees, sorry, Mel. Employees
Sounds
can't.
like a workers' comp
employees-
accident.
Yeah.
Employees can't participate.
That wouldn't be me either.
I know you want it to.
Yeah.
And then we're having
Okay.
an Independence Day cookout in the pool area on Saturday afternoon, and then we also have live music in both Landshark and License to Chill. And in our Waterside Cove restaurant on Saturday night, we're going to have a prime rib dinner. So you've got all the choices of the restaurants plus a special prime rib dinner. So the resort will be very busy, which would be great. Be a lot of
Sounds
fall.
like-
and
sounds
you've
like
got
it
and
is
a
just
lot
the
of-
place to
and
be.
and a lot of things to do.
And if you're staying there, you can do all of them without having to drive anywhere.
Absolutely. But wait, Margie, there's more.
I knew there was.
There's more. On Sunday the 4th, we've got a lunch cruise with the Little Palm Cruiser from 12 noon to 2. So you enjoy lunch. Take the family out on the Little Palm. Little Palm is a 80-foot lake cruiser. Most of the people in this part of town are familiar with it. But take your family out there and cruise the lake for a couple hours, enjoy a nice lunch, and get some cool breezes out in the middle of Lake Conroe. We also have our winery tour, our craft winery tours on Sunday afternoons. And our members are actually having a golf cart parade. So you can, a patriotic golf cart parade around the golf course and around the resort. So you'll have a chance to see that. And then we've got on Sunday night, we'll have live music to celebrate America's birthday. And we'll do Sunset Sparkler Send-Off for the kids on Sunday evening as well. So a lot of things.
No fireworks?
No fireworks, not this year. A lot of things planned, but Margie, there's fireworks at Walden, there's fireworks at Bentwater,
Yeah, there are.
and
You
we're
can see
really
them in
in
the
a
sky.
perfect place to be able to kind
absolutely.
of see
Walden
a
always
number
has
of
great
those.
ones.
Right, a number of those, and we're right next door to Walden, so you really get a good view of that. A couple other things I wanted to mention, Margie. So something that people probably aren't aware of: if you can't stay at the resort, we sell day passes for the pool Monday through Thursday. So you just go to our website. The best place to go is it's called Things to Do on the Margaritaville website. And I think this one actually is labeled day passes. So you can buy a day pass. I want to say they're $79, and that gets you into all the pool amenities, tennis, basketball, pickleball, whatever of those courtside activities you wanted to use as well. But it gives you access to the water park and all the pools. So if you don't want to stay or can't for one reason or another, take advantage of with a day pass. And then a real bargain, too, is a membership. So for all the local people, you don't necessarily need to stay in the hotel, but you want to enjoy the amenities of the resort. We have a variety of membership levels, and again, all on our website. So there's golf memberships, there's fitness memberships. We just added fitness classes, so we have yoga and spinning and a variety of other classes that members get a discount on. And then, of course, you also have discounts in the restaurant, discount retail, discounts on valet parking. So if you're in the area, you've got a world-class resort that people fly from literally all over the world to come visit, and you're down the street. And for a very reasonable price, you can join as a member and enjoy the resort year-round.
It's so relaxing because it really is a
It
staycation.
takes you to another place.
Even if you're only there for the afternoon, it's a great way to just get away from it all.
Yeah. You got 115 palm trees swaying in the breeze, right? So
115.
115. It really
That would be something I didn't know.
It really takes you away. It's a very, very, very relaxing place to go. So come
and
join us.
I'm sure they all look great after the snow blitz too.
We've got all that taken
got
care
it
of.
all taken care
Got
of.
that all taken care of.
So, and you consistently have ladies' nights out too.
We do. We have that. That's really more on the membership side. So we're planning that. We're planning some wine tastings with the members. We're planning ladies' night out. We have poker night, but those are all member activities. And yes, we are planning all those kinds of activities.
So tell me about the TripAdvisor rating.
All right, so we recently won an award with TripAdvisor for being one of the best resorts in Texas and in the South. We're very proud of that. And for a new hotel or a resort that's only been open a year
In a pandemic.
we're
Let's say
very
that
proud.
again. In a pandemic.
We're very proud that we were able to. That we were
Get that
able to win
rating.
that award.
Oh,
and the nice
absolutely.
thing about TripAdvisor Award is it's given to you by your clients. It's not an industry award where inside the industry you're nominated. This is our customers are nominating us and saying
People
this
are
is one of the
pleased.
best resorts. So that's particularly gratifying. Because
sure
our
it
team,
is.
as Mel will tell you, our team works hard, and they work hard on keeping people happy, and so it's nice when you win a reward like that. It's very gratifying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then you have a Thursday golf league.
We do. We have a Thursday golf league that's organized by Ralph Smith, our golf pro. And so again, feel free to stop by the Clubhouse Pro Shop or call them to talk about that if you wanted to join that Thursday night golf league.
Okay, what else? That's a lot of stuff, right, Mel?
Well, there is
Right.
a lot of stuff.
Well, you see all the events we have going on just for the 4th, but that is season round, if
That's a
not
lot.
year round. So that's why we need staff.
I need to go hop out there.
Yeah.
You do,
This
but we need
Saturday,
the staff.
This Saturday we did our first Margaritaville market, and we showcased 5 local Conroe artists and jewelers. It did very well. It was led by Jordan Loves James Jewelry. She is a local, Jordan Jackson's her name. She's a local jeweler who helped us put this together, and we're going to do this once a month to showcase local artists and jewelers. There was a candle maker there, and a variety of other people.
Interesting.
So it went well. We're going to
good.
keep going.
I
when
didn't
people
realize
travel,
that.
Great way to be a part of the community.
Sure.
yeah, and when people travel, they want to bring a gift or something, but they want it to be unique and want it to be about Lake Conroe or the Conroe area or Montgomery.
Well, and
so these
local, too.
local
Yeah.
artists really make it fun for them.
Absolutely.
Something to remember their
I think
trip
it's a
with,
great
so.
idea
Yeah.
to
So
integrate
we'll do that once a month through October, at least, and maybe longer.
That's fabulous.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What now?
I'm ready to go back to work now.
You're ready to go back to work?
Go to work in paradise.
So what a fabulous place to work at.
Yes.
And I know there's people looking for employment, and whether it's just weekends or during the week or certain hours or whatever that is, or if they just need something temporary, if they have the youngest is 18 that you hire,
Correct.
right?
18.
So somebody home for college that
And that's where your
wants to get a
seasonals come in,
part-time
right?
job. Yeah.
Yep.
So I know you've surely hired all your lifeguards and all that jazz, but you have other opportunities, whether it's in food and beverage or
It's across the board.
Guest
It's
services.
food and beverage. It's housekeeping. It is still recreation. We are looking for some rec attendants, and I do believe a couple more lifeguards as well. So it's across the board, even front desk, looking for agents there. And
they just need to go
spa.
online and go look.
Go online, go check it out. There's about 50 positions actually posted right now.
It's a lot.
In addition to jobs, Margie, the thing to think about too is it's a way to launch a career in hospitality. And hospitality is one of those places where you can start, and most of us did. You can start at an entry-level position, and if that's your calling to work in hospitality, build your career around that. So it's not not just a summer job. You don't have to look at it that way if you're interested in building a career. And if you want to work at a place like Margaritaville, and what I always say about our business is we're very blessed. I mean, you go into, people are happy when they get to resorts, right? So it's different every day, always something exciting going on. It's not your, not your run-of-the-mill daily job. I started as a bellman, I won't tell you how many years ago, many years ago, and I feel like I've been very blessed to be able to work in hospitality my entire life. So I think
That's
people
very
ought to
true. You don't really know what you want to do until you try something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like kids have to choose a major, but what have they done?
Sure.
What have they done? Well, now high schools are offering more creative ways for them to learn different things. But I think it's a great way, like you said, to find out, just start getting involved and ask questions, talk to different people in different, fields out there, and enjoy yourself. Have a good time. This is summer, right?
Yeah.
This is your peak time. This is
it.
This is it.
This weekend, we call this weekend our Super Bowl. This
Okay.
is our Super
Okay.
Bowl.
It is.
Well, I just need to get out there. So wonderful
Please.
things happening this week, and be a part of it. And Margaritaville has many of their events on Facebook, also on LinkedIn, Instagram, everywhere, and also have the website. That's where you can find most of your information, because that's your landing page. You can find out about rates for staying there, and so all the different activities. Plan your corporate event, whatever it is, because I know you're booking for that kind of thing as well.
Absolutely.
Weddings, even.
Weddings. I was just about to say that.
Weddings.
Yep.
Weddings are back in style. It's a thing. Anniversaries, whatever it is. Special occasions.
We had 3 wedding visits last weekend. It looks like 3 wedding visits, people coming in to look at us as a destination for weddings. So the great thing about doing weddings there is it's all inclusive. You've got the hotel, you've got the wedding venue, you've got the spa, you've got the golf, so you don't have to bus people around. You don't have to go to a variety. It's all there. You don't have to worry about people driving, right? Once you're there, you're in the hotel, and you can do all of your events.
And you've got a go-to person you can work with to
and
get
you've got
that
a
done.
person that's part of your deal that's an event planner that's going to walk you through everything. Yeah.
How nice.
It's great.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for
I
having
hope to
us.
see you this week out there at Margaritaville, Lake Conroe.
Fins up.
Fins up. Thanks, Margie.
Hey, this is Wayne Green, your host for Radio Wayne, Spoke and More. Each Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m., I'll be playing folk, singer-songwriter, Americana, blues, bluegrass, classic country, Cajun Zydeco, Celtic swing, and whatever else seems to fit. Once again, that's Radio Wayne, Spoke and More, every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on Lone Star Community Radio.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
And we are back here talking about the 4th of July festivities this week in the greater Montgomery County area. We just heard from Margaritaville, and now we're going to shift gears a little bit and talk about one of my most favorite things is the Conroe Symphony Orchestra and their patriotic concert that unfortunately they weren't able to do last year, and I so missed it. But it's just so good. It just makes you have chills and just feel proud to be here in the United States of America. And we're especially proud because we had to go through so much last year with so much closures and all that. It's a good time for everybody to get together. So with me sitting here is Debra Ford, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the Conroe Symphony Orchestra and their new orchestra leader and the concert and anything else she wants to share with us. So, Debra, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
And so this concert is a big deal. I don't even know when the last concert was.
Well, and it feels like forever, doesn't it? And what you said, we've been wanting to play for such a long time. It's amazing to think it was 2019 when we last performed. That's just crazy, right?
Yes.
To have a void and no music in the community. So it really is, like you said, well put, that it's all about America. It's patriotic. It's flag waving. It could not be a more appropriate sort of musical homecoming. So, and under the banner of our new conductor, Anna Maria Ghouni, a lovely, lovely woman from Greece, the first female conductor for the Conroe Symphony Orchestra. So that's so exciting. Isn't that exciting?
It's very exciting.
As females sitting here, it's really exciting. And she's just full of enthusiasm and youthfulness, and just she brings a whole other side to the music, and the orchestra has really just embraced her, and they love having her. And so
but they haven't had a performance yet.
But they haven't had a performance. But from what I gather and what I've heard is they love her and have accepted her after our last conductor. And so we're very excited. And so she's put together really kind of an all-American concert, if you will, and she's going to do some patriotic music, some jazz, some Broadway, and she's actually, I told her it was kind of her own little, from the homeland, she's going to do a piece from Greece.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Which is kind of fun, that she'll sort of share a little bit of herself. She's also a piano player, so she's kind of well-versed and really excited. I think the community will love her, and the people that have seen her thus far are just, I think, really
I've
enthused.
heard that.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've seen the articles when she was hired on at the beginning of the year.
I think we made the announcement in March, and she is just so genuine and so authentic and lovely. Just the music just sort of just exudes.
And it's interesting when you watch a conductor because they are all about it. their personality comes out while they
Absolutely.
are conducting the orchestra.
Right.
And you
being
can see
married
their
to the prior
enthusiasm.
one.
Yes. And he
who
was fabulous.
Very
Fabulous.
enthusiastic. Very enthusiastic, yes. So
I
think
loved
it's-
watching him too.
Yes, and I think you'll really enjoy her. Obviously, she's going to bring her own style and all of that to it. But I'm sort of channeling her today. We were hoping she was going to be here, but she was telling me, I said, well, what's your favorite piece that you're, and obviously the patriotic music is, everybody loves that, right? And so there will be a lot of what people want to hear and expect, obviously the Star Spangled Banner and the American Salute. But she was talking about a piece that she's going to do, kind of a little-known opera called Tremonisha by Scott Joplin. And she said the score for this was lost in 1910 and recovered. And one of those great stories, it was recovered in a cardboard box. Somebody found it and almost just threw it out and
Interesting.
decided to talk to musicians and discovered that it was this long lost opera. And oddly enough, this is kind of one of those cool stories. One of the very first performances of it was actually by the Houston Grand Opera. So it was appropriate. Anna Maria felt like it would be an
Yes.
appropriate.
Well, that's
sort of-
interesting.
Yeah, so that's one of hers. And then she said also there's a medley of Duke Ellington pieces that they're going to perform, and she's really excited about that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But in addition to the fabulous music and the flag waving, we wanted to incorporate some other experiences into it. And so we're excited, enthused to have a young 24-year-old painter who's going to paint alongside of Anna Maria. And in 4 minutes, he will create a masterpiece. I'm not going to tell too much about it because we really want
Is he doing it one time for one
twice.
song?
He's going
Okay.
to do it twice. He's going to perform for America the Beautiful, and then he'll also do his own tribute to the Armed Forces Salute. I think means a lot to his family. They've been really involved with work around the service and PTSD, so that was a piece that they felt really strongly about. But Dan Dunn is Harvey's father, and Dan has been doing this, started back, and it's kind of a funny story, and you're going to appreciate this as a fellow PR woman. Dan headed up the caricature artist at Astroworld, where I was the PR manager, right?
Funny.
And so in 1977, he
Wow.
got started way back and morphed into this world phenomenon. I mean, he has literally traveled around the world with huge superstars. He's been on Ellen and Jimmy Fallon, and you name it. It's sort of the list of the who's who. And he's a speed painter, so it's really performance art. Very talented. And so Harvey, his son, was kind of trying to figure out what he wanted to be when he grew up, and his father was looking for an apprentice, and I think he actually made him audition. And so Harvey, now at 24, he's going to join us. And it's kind of really a nice...
That's intriguing.
Youthful. We've got
Yeah.
a youthful new conductor and a youthful painter. And so...
Hopefully it'll bring different audiences in.
You know what? And it melds the arts, right? Which is
Right.
really nice. It's sort of... It's great to have that musical component and then the melding of the arts. And I
Sure.
call it two masterpieces in one, essentially, right? So you'll have the painting and the music all
I
together.
just think that'll be a wonderful experience. So then what happens to the image,
I'm
the
glad
painting?
you asked. So at some point, we want to auction these two pieces off.
Oh, okay.
And so at some future date, unless someone approaches me immediately after the concert, which I'm happy to entertain any bid, right? We will we'll share information on Facebook, but we'll put them up for auction at a later
Wow.
time, both of them.
So make a fundraiser out of it.
Make a fundraiser out
Oh,
of it.
that's the way you do
Well, we haven't had, as we know, we haven't had ticket sales
Yep.
since 2019, and like the arts, we've all been severely impacted, right? The arts have just had it, well, joining so many other things that were hit so hard by COVID. But so yes, and we need to
That's
need to
fabulous.
get the donations and the fundraising back into the fray here. So we have that, and then we also have a really fun thing. So calling all you superheroes out there, don your favorite superhero cape or make one, an activity table that's going to open up at 7 o'clock that night. And during one of the first, the Colonel Bogey March, We'll gather Ben Franklin and George Washington, some historic characters that are going to be on site, will help lead the superhero Cape Parade with children kind of marching around. So that'll be fun. So there's all kinds of great things for the family, and we want to.
So that starts at what time?
Well,
7?
the activity table will open at 7. The concert
Okay.
starts at 7:30.
So they can still be doing this while the concert's going on?
Well,
Or are you going to kind of
we're going to
corral
close
it?
that out,
Yeah,
mainly
okay.
so the kids can join in the
Okay.
parade and
Okay.
sort of have their lightsabers and kind of
Right.
march around.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be a really fun,
I think it sounds terrific.
patriotic night.
That's wonderful. And the concert is free to attend at Heritage Park. And
Absolutely.
you're going to be having some hot dogs,
Snow cones,
cones,
yes, and
edibles. Can they bring any food in the park?
you know what? I need to actually check with the city of Conroe on that.
I mean, generally they can. They have the
Yeah.
first Thursday concert
I
this
think
Thursday.
that and feel
So
free to
just
be sure you bring your water. We
your
will have
blankets,
some of
your
your blankets,
chairs,
your
whatever.
chairs, absolutely.
It's going to be warm. It's still summer.
warm.
Hello.
We do have a program fan that we will be
Yep.
handing out that night. So, but it is warm, so be prepared for that.
Okay. And when is the next concert going to be? Do you have any idea?
Probably October. It'll be the fall.
Okay.
We're still working out the details of that, and we will then just be getting right back into our sort of normal schedule,
Still
which will
at
be
the
nice.
Conroe High School?
To be determined. We're kind of working through that. We are looking at some places. We've actually hope at some point we'll also perform at Margaritaville. We really want to get out
I
into
can
the
make that
community
happen.
and and do that. So
Good. Good. Well, I'm excited about it and looking forward to meeting the new conductor.
absolutely. And I should mention, in case for some reason you don't want to join us in person, but we highly hope
yes.
you will, it will also be streaming live. It's going to be streaming live on our Facebook page, on a couple of other sites. So you can check our website for details about that.
That sounds great.
ConroeSymphony.org.
Yes. Very good. Well, thank you.
Thank
I
you very
appreciate
much. Yeah,
learning
no,
all
appreciate
about
it.
this. The Conroe Symphony Orchestra. Go to the concert. It starts at 7:30 at Heritage Park on Saturday night, which is July 3rd. And there's just so many fun activities. Get your family together, bring your friends, and let's just really celebrate after this crazy year last year. And we can all get out now.
I'll get
okay?
out and be grateful for our families, for the music, and for our community.
That's it. Okay. Thank you.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Hey, we've had so many fun and exciting things that are happening this week for the 4th of July because we are all excited that we can get out and go play with others. So we are celebrating, whether it's Margaritaville or the Conroe Symphony Orchestra that we just heard from that's going to be out at Heritage Park in downtown Conroe on Saturday night, Or now we're going to talk a little bit about out towards Margaritaville, but not that far, is Montgomery. And the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce puts on a Freedom Fest, and they were not able to do that, of course, last year, but they are raring to go this year. So I am sitting here with Shannan Reid. She's the director of the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce, and she is directing Freedom Fest with some of her members and other people in the community.
Community partners.
Community partners. So she's going to tell us a little bit about Freedom Fest and when it is, what it is, and all the components. So welcome, Shannan.
Hi. Thanks for having me today. We are excited. It's the final countdown.
I know. There's like a song that does that.
I know.
It's the
I know.
final countdown.
That's
Okay.
right. Saturday morning. So celebrate freedom first thing in the morning. Saturday morning in the historic district of downtown Montgomery. It's so much fun. I mean, if you love small town, quaint,
It's community.
it is.
It's all about community.
It is. We do it in spades.
So it's Saturday, and it starts at 9 a.m.
Yes, so anybody can come to town, find a spot, get all set up and ready to watch. All of the streets throughout the downtown will be on the parade route, so there's no bad seat. You can park anywhere that's convenient, pull up a chair, throw down your tailgate, sit and watch. The parade will start at 9 a.m., wind through the streets, and I imagine it takes until about 10:30 for that to be completely done.
So the interesting thing about this parade is it's absolutely free.
Yes, absolutely.
Anybody can come,
Yeah,
whether
show
you're
up
a
and get in line.
business, a child, a family. You just popped in. I mean, you have walkers,
Yes.
bicycles,
Cars, trucks, golf carts,
It's
wagons.
just not that formal. It's just a fun way to get
Absolutely.
involved. And
Right. We wanted to make that
You know,
so attainable for every family to participate,
be
and they
festive,
do.
celebrate.
Yes, decorate your wagon to the hilt. A baby carriage, or
yes, great.
stroller,
Strollers.
whatever. No trailers, though. It
Horses?
is anything but a trailer. No,
Horses?
horses are good.
Horses are good too.
That's right.
Donkeys,
Cars, trucks, yes.
whatever.
You
Dogs.
can ride your giant dog if you want to. Absolutely. No trailers. And we did that for a couple of reasons. It is really challenging to run a parade in general. And all the planning that goes in at Christmas time, we appreciate that. Those large floats are very impressive. But in our downtown streets and all those sweet little kiddos that are lining the edges, we just, for safety reasons and
It's
also...
narrow. The streets are narrow.
Well, they are. And Christmas handles it very well. But at the same time, we also wanted it to be attainable. We wanted everyone to just feel like they could come be a part. They didn't have to make a giant
Everybody
float.
can participate.
Yeah.
It's easy. Just get out there
Yes.
and be happy that the pandemic is over and we can get out and walk around and enjoy each other, be
Yes.
social, be a community, because that's what community
That's
is.
what we do.
That's what you
we
do. And I mean, what better place than in Montgomery? Montgomery
Absolutely.
is just oozing with community and
Yes.
small local venues, people that care. There's historic buildings. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, come on, that's where the flag.
The birthplace of the Texas flag, and our patriotism is over the top. So come decked out in your red, white, and blue if you're watching or if you're in the parade.
It sounds fun. So,
Yes.
and then the parade will have a contest.
Yes, yeah, we will have judges. Our partners at the Montgomery Lions Club judge all of the entries for us. And we have a best overall grand champion winner. We have a best theme and best spirit, and they judge all of those when they're waiting in line before they take off and then go through the parade. Announcements happen at our little old Ice House Pavilion right there at the corner of McCowan Street and College. Cute little square pavilion that we have downtown. And so lineup is at 8 o'clock. If you think you want to get in, just go hop down Klepper Street behind the...
It won't be as hot at 8 in the morning.
Yes, right. But MISD Education Service Center, the main administrative building, that parking lot on the back side is where we line up. So you can just come pop in.
Just jump out there. So there's other things going on too.
It is a whole day of activities. They're at the community center. So if you're throwing that in your GPS, it's 14420 Liberty Street. So right at the corner of Klepper Street and Liberty, and just north of that is Jim's Hardware, if you're familiar with the area. So inside that community center, we're going to have 50 vendors. Our vendors have been coming out of the woodworks. They're so excited as well to have an event that they can participate in. So there's going to be lots of stuff to see and do, shop and eat for the whole time that we're open from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. We've got an entire children's area that has been manned by our community partners, Bears Etc., Katie Krause, you've had on your show many times. So Bears Etc., with the help of National Charity League, the Monarch chapter there in Montgomery brings their girls, moms, and daughters, teams to help us. And we're going to have bounce houses and lawn Yahtzee and all those fun games.
Fun
Sack
activities
races.
for kids and family to do together. Bring
My
the neighbors.
favorite is watching the sack races. When
Who has sack races?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
But it's adorable. It's like something you just dialed the clock back to the 70s all of a sudden, and you're just watching these sweet families do simple things together and enjoying the day. It's so nice. So that will all be available for the children, the vendors and everything until 2 p.m. By that time, the kids are winding down, the heat sets in, and it's time to go for the afternoon to kind of settle in. With
Go
all
relax,
the family.
go in the pool, go
Yes.
do something else. So
Yeah,
it's-
and
it's
then
a
they can
good
come to the
morning
orchestra
activity.
in the evening, right?
Right.
So-
No, absolutely. There's a lot of fun things to do,
Yeah.
and I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So this is July 3rd from 9 to 2. The parade is a really big deal. It's called Anything But a Trailer Parade. You line up at 8, and but you know, even if you don't want to be in the parade, come there, watch the parade go down the streets, and then go look at some of the creative things that kids have made, whether it's horticulture or baking or woodwork or other
so
things.
this is new this year. So we've been in the past offering a baking contest, and we started looking at all of the things that our kids and families had pivoted to do to fill in the gaps during COVID. And we thought, man, these families have taken up so many new hobbies and skills and fun things that maybe we could have an opportunity for them to showcase their crafts. So we decided to expand from just baking to make it whatever project that these kids would like to enter.
And have you had some good applications?
Yes, yeah, we're excited.
That's wonderful.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what all of our kids create and what they come up with.
Well, and it makes them feel good about themselves too. It brings
Right.
confidence to them. And
Yes,
and then
absolutely.
you're selling it, right?
Right. So this is a fun little twist. It is free to enter for these kids, and it's also free for the public to come in and view. In the past, we had charged money for tasting all these samples, but since these projects won't be sampled, we needed to find another way to share the love back to the kiddos. So what we've created is a QR code to our PayPal account. If you would like to, either through PayPal or by cash, purchase one of these projects, then half of those proceeds go back to the artist.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
as a gift.
That's wonderful.
Yes, we're excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's a
So
great idea.
it is our first adventure to try it this way, but we just have this gut feeling that the community is going to come out and support. So we're
believe
looking
so.
forward to it. I think it's going to be so sweet. I mean, when you just think about the charm that comes with the historic district of Montgomery, and when you come and experience the community that we have, it just is a right fit. So it's called our Junior Creative Art Show, and you can find the applications floating around in social media land. We have our Facebook page, Freedom Fest Montgomery, and we also have an event that's linked right on the homepage of our website at montgomeryareachamber.com. Either way, you can find all the details for how to enter a project, what kinds of projects we have. We have baked goods. We have all the needle crafts if you've taken up knitting or crochet or sewing. I have one sweet little friend who called me and said, my daughter's making a backpack. Awesome. Bring it. A little fanny pack thing, or handicrafts. If you do anything 3D, if it's wood, if it's Cheerios glued together and you make a macaroni necklace, who knows, jewelry, whatever. So handicrafts of any kind. And then we have horticulture, so anything to do with flowers. If you make a flower arrangement or have some plant that you've grown that you worked on. And then finally, fine arts. So maybe photography or drawing or painting, whatever kind of creation. So we've got all of those categories to cover all of the types of crafts.
It's exciting. So that opens up in the community center at 10 a.m.?
Thereabouts. So as soon as the parade is over, the public will be able to come in and view. So we're going to judge quietly behind closed doors while the parade is going on. Okay. So if you want to turn in your items, you do it before the parade. So it'll open the doors at 8 o'clock and we'll take projects until about 10.
It's a great community event, for everybody to come out there, whether you live in Conroe or Wood Forest or who knows where. Just come on out there to Montgomery, because I don't think anybody's doing anything like this.
No, not to this degree.
No, this is just very welcoming. It's very, well, it's planned, so it's not totally informal, but it could be, because you can just show up.
Right.
So it's a way of saying, come on out here and see what we have going on in Montgomery. Come check us out and see how neighborly we can be with everybody.
And I've been reaching out to our merchants downtown. They all are going to have great things going on in their stores. So they're definitely wanting to see all of those friendly faces. So once you come downtown, don't just stay at the community center. Go all through the historic district. Do you know that in those 5 streets, we have well over 30 businesses tucked in there?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
Awesome.
We have boutiques.
Well, I think it just sounds wonderful.
I know, it's fun.
So you can also go to the MontgomeryAreaChamber.com website to find this, or other events that you have, because you you invite the community members and guests to come out to chamber events. And I know that you have a monthly luncheon as well.
Yes, we do. And we make all of our activities available to the community because they're so informative to stay on top of what's happening.
Just might stay once you go check something out. You never know. So you can find out all that. Go to their Facebook page. They also have a LinkedIn page. And then when you become a member, they have a special group page for you to get involved in Montgomery Chamber.
Because we want to promote and support one another.
Supporting each other, supporting locals, supporting businesses, but also the community.
That's right.
So thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing everybody out there on Saturday, July 3rd for Freedom Fest from 9 to 2 with the parade, the Junior Creative Arts Show, the Kids Zone, all of that. And again, go to MontgomeryAreaChamber.com to find out more details.
Thank you, Margie, for having me.
Okay.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment, or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
I hope you enjoyed our show today. Special thanks to our sponsors, Roger Stein Chiropractic and Team Sinisi Real Estate Group. They invite you to come and check out their businesses. And also to our guest today, that we were sharing all about the 4th of July, the wonderful events that are happening in our community at large. Montgomery County, we're proud to be here. We're proud to be able to get out and celebrate and enjoy all the wonderful things. Tom Faust and Mel Perdue from Margaritaville Lake Resort, Lake Conroe, has a lot of activities. Well, they always have a lot of activities in the summertime, but they have heightened activities all this weekend. And then we heard from Debra Ford with the Conroe Symphony Orchestra and the orchestra. They will have the music. They will be playing at Heritage Park at 7:30 in Conroe on July 3rd. That is absolutely free. Go and check it out after you go to Freedom Fest in Montgomery. And that is put on by the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce. Absolutely free. Go check it out. I mean, there's all these wonderful things to bring the community together. So they have a parade in the morning, anything but the trailer, and that starts at 9 a.m. Show up at 8, and you could be a part of the parade. They also have activities for kids, including a kids zone with a lot of fun activities, fun for everybody, a kids zone, and that is hosted by Bears, etc. And the Junior Creative Art Show is new. All kids, there's 2 different categories where they will be judged, and there's an opportunity for them to make some money too. So get involved, and thank you for listening to our show today. I am Margie Taylor, Conroe Culture News and Taylor Eyes PR, host of the show. Thank you.